Alright everybody, welcome back. This is our daily agenda for Tuesday, May 25th. For today, ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing to focus on our poetry portfolio, specifically with the haiku. For your do now today, you guys are going to practice your poetry drag and drop. You guys are going to be dragging the type of poem to the poetry device that you will be required to have in each poem. For example, I did tone for you guys. Tone, the poetry type that is required in is slam poems. You would drag over slam poem to tone. You are required to have tone in your slam poems. For alliteration, we'll do that one together as well. In the poem type that you are required to have alliteration in is a haiku, and we will be practicing haikus today, so that's very fitting. That's the order. So you would just put haiku, bam, and you do that for all of them. You may need your types of poetry notebook to go back to make sure which poem requires what. So I want to make sure that it is evident for all of us what is required while you guys are writing your poems this week. Alright, so that's going to be your do now. We'll talk about it briefly, and then we are going to get into, I have the sonnet directions just in case anybody needs the sonnet, but we're getting into haikus. Reminder, haiku has one stanza, but 3 verses. And the 3 verses follow that 5-7-5 syllable pattern. We practiced it a little bit yesterday with the fact that sonnets have that 10 syllable pattern. Well, now we have a 5-7-5 syllable pattern, okay? And we're going to work on making our inferences for haikus. We might do a little bit of one together if we need to. What's required for you today in alliteration and assembly terms, and then of course your themes. For 1, 2, 5, 6, you guys will be doing this independently. For my 3, 4, we will be working together in groups so that we can really stay together and strong and really work through our poems. And once you finish creating your haiku, continue your sonnets and begin inputting them both into your poetry portfolio. Remember, we rolled that out yesterday. Once you've completed your poems, make sure you have your types of poetry notes completed as well. Okay, if you want to get ahead with other poems, you may, since free verse has no structure and slam poems have no structure as well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our exit take for today will be, what is the importance of structure in poetry? So we're going to talk a little bit about why have the structure in a haiku and why have that structure in a sonnet. Before I let you guys go, I do want to make you aware as well that your types of poetry resources has been updated to include a haiku as well as a haiku presentation. So if you need a little bit of help while doing your haikus tomorrow, that's what you can do. I will not have a template for haikus. Sonnets are a little bit harder, so that's why I give you guys all that material for sonnets. But for a haiku, you guys are good. You're on your own. You can do this. I know you can. I have faith. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you have any questions or need more information, reach out to me, reach out to Ms. Royal, and we'll help you guys out. I'll see you guys in class.